up, royal people?
Ooh, all right, we're back with another King Life.
Queen Life.
Discussion.
Dating.
What?
Who pays for dating?
Oh, who pays? Well, who pays on the date?
Yeah.
Right. First date, dating, marriage.
Who pays for the dates?
Who pays?
Some of y'all be going broke out here because y'all be trying to keep up with the Joneses for dates.
You got this stupid. I'm not going broke for nobody.
You ain't go broke for me?
I'm not going broke for nobody.
You ain't go broke for me?
Didn't I just say? I'm not going broke for nobody. That's like equivalent to people, they be doing overtime to buy people gifts. Y'all crazy.
Alright, so we kind of, this is what we were talking about. So our first date. Who pays for the first date? So you guys have met, y'all talking, and you decide to go out on a date.
Yeah. Now, does it matter who asks?
I was raised that does matter.
In a good old
I was raised by old people. Don't do my people like that. Don't do my parents like that. So,
Frederick
okay.
Douglass, brother.
My dad, so I'm a daddy's girl. And my father told me that if baby girl.
He probably said just like that.
He's like, baby girl, if you ask that man to go out, then it's your responsibility to pay.
Damn, I never heard of it before. Wow.
That's what my dad told me.
Progressive for such an old progressiveness.
Well, my parents was ahead of their time. Like, even though they were old, I think that they were ahead of their time.
Definitely ahead of time. That old,
but yeah. So my dad always told me.
I've never heard. Honestly, I've never in my life ever heard a man tell like a girl he's raising that if you ask him out. Never heard. Well,
so like, let's just be real about this for a minute.
No, it's realistic.
It is, but here's the conversation. This is how the conversation was. We were talking about, like, he was telling me about, like, proper etiquette and stuff when you going out on a date and things like that. But so chivalrous ways was that, that first date, like, he should definitely be prepared and be ready to pay. Now, when we were having the conversation, he was talking about, like, we've been like talking or dating for a little while, and then, like, I'm like, hey, you want to go to a movie tonight? If I initiate that and I ask to go out, like, I need to be prepared to pay for that date. Now, if my date lets me pay, is a whole nother story.
That's another game to where you're supposed to act like you would let him pay.
But I mean, I have gone on dates and had no problem pulling out my debit card or cash to pay because, like, I know. I haven't paid for any of our dates.
Was that in any of these dates?
I never paid for.
I honestly don't remember. I've never focused on money. I never money first.
But I say that to say that I think it's important when you're raising children, interacting in society, or have an influence on this up and coming generation, that those are conversations like dating etiquette that should be discussed. So first date, I do believe that the guy should be paying. First date.
Okay.
Now, I am also a fan of Dutch. I don't believe of going Dutch.
Yeah, I don't believe that there's no... Because society puts so much emphasis on money that you miss out on a good thing because of this idea you have in your mind about money. So this guy doesn't pay for it. That, you know what I mean? Like
he's broke.
Or, let's say he's broke. But he is somehow not going to be a good boyfriend or even a husband. You know what I mean? In a few months or a year.
I think that's fugazi. Like,
but that's where it comes from. It comes from he should do these things because he's supposed to represent this type of man. And if not, then drop him and find somebody who does represent that. Meanwhile, the sorry dude is going to just naturally do all them things because he know he's going to get you. You see how it's like, you getting played, but society tells you that you know what I mean? It's just weird, man. How it's real easy, ladies. I'm telling you, women get played so much because it's really easy for a man to dog a woman out. All he has to do is do these little things that society says he has to do, and you fall for it. It's not hard to do these things. Is he genuine? maybe not. But he's just doing these specific things. And it usually involves money in society. It involves money. If you deal with things that are monetary, you looked at it as in a certain way. So therefore, they'll like you more because of this thing. When you can be the sorriest person on the planet, verbally abusive, physically abusive, all these things that she don't know about yet. But since you're paying for stuff, you know what I mean? And it also goes to because in the society we live in, especially the United States of America, it requires money.
Yeah.
It just requires money, man. So you have to have that balance. Okay, he's broke as shiznit, but am I relying on him? I mean, you know what I mean? Am I depending on him? If you're not depending on him, I don't think that should matter. Because if you're doing your own thing, do your own thing. Now, you get to a point in life to you say, okay, my man, you're at a certain age to you're supposed to be making some kind of money. But to me, that just demonstrates responsibility. Society has you believing that someone should pay for the date, and if they do pay for the date, then they're up here on the floor as the boyfriend list or the husband list only because they paid for it. Which it's usually wrong because it's the person, not how much money they have that day. Because in 2 years, you can have way more money than the other guy who had money.
But, okay. So I think that...
And this is the first date.
This is the first date. But I think people are missing the point behind the purpose of the first date. Like, the first date is supposed to be an evening or afternoon or a period of time that you're supposed to be enjoying that person's company and getting to know them.
Like the first time.
But like, here's the deal:
or going out, spend time with each other.
If we've already been chit chatting it up, and you kind of getting a feeling like for the things that I like or that I'm not into, like remember on This Is Us when Randall takes the girl, his wife, essentially out onto this really expensive restaurant, and she didn't even really like want to be there, but he was like, he had wrote a check, like he had gotten dressed up in like a nice,
because that's what someone told him.
Because it was this for those first dates. Now, she would have been perfectly fine with some nachos.
She wanted
and a little hole in the wall and been Gucci. So there's
because his father told him this is how you're supposed to do it, and her father didn't necessarily tell her this is how it should be done or this is how you should expect it. She just wanted authentic.
So
you see what I mean?
Right. And
so
that's
authentic
that's
versus what he think is important.
Right.
He didn't want it either. He just thought he's supposed to do that.
That like he has to have this price tag on the first date.
Exactly.
But see, so, and that's where we should definitely spend more time on, like, talking to young people of the future about expectations and communicating what those things look like.
Of course.
Because the first date when you're dating is a hell of a lot different when you're dating and you're married. Because guess what? Your money is my money and my money is my money.
Some people. Even that. So that's
a whole different. That's a whole.
So that's the first date. So to me, the first date, I don't think anybody should just focus on getting to know each other. Like I said, this is my opinion. Focus on getting to know each other. If you pay, you pay. Who pay? Y'all put together. Y'all ain't together. It's the first date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm cool with going on Dutch. Like when I was in school, Dutch is when you go half. You go half and half.
All right,
so like if you,
so that's the first date.
There's some people that go Dutch on first dates.
Right. So now, what's the next step after the first date?
You just got regular dates.
No, first date, and then now we're talking about dating. Because we're doing first date.
Yeah, and then you're dating. So now we're dating, right? All right. So now we're dating. All right. And hey, what's up?
We're together. We know each other.
Yeah, we know your finances. We kind of know.
Sometimes we're together, so we at least kind of know your favorite restaurant. We getting to know each other. We know each other's restaurants.
So it goes back to what my dad said. If I pick up that phone, I call you to be like, "Yo, like, what are you doing tonight? You want to go out to get some wings or go shoot pool?" Mm-hmm. I should be prepared to pay for that date. Mm-hmm. But we're together now.
The way I'm going to teach my son.
But you're going to teach our son.
Right.
Our son.
Yeah, but I'm from the man perspective. Because you can't teach anybody to be a man.
No,
I'm trying to teach him how to be a man.
To.
Well, you can. I mean, if you try to or not. Sorry, single mothers. You can't do it. Now, me, I'm trying to teach him how to be a man or what I believe a man should be. So I'm going to teach him that if you guys are together now, there's no... You don't ask, hey, you want to go to movies with me? Y'all together. Hey, let's go to movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no more act. To me, when y'all date, there's no more acting out. Y'all just going somewhere.
Asking, it's the same thing.
But
we're just going to
because we're together.
But
we're just going to movies. Yeah, and I got you. Wait for it. Boom. Now she can be nice and do it too. Yeah, but I'm teaching him always bring your wallet and be prepared to pay.
That's not.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to teach him. Be prepared to pay because I want to have his mind on financial stability. You know what I mean? Not necessarily.
So if you can't afford it, you need to be like, nah, we ain't going there tonight.
I'm trying to teach because, like I said, it starts from when you're a kid. If you teach them financial responsibility from their kid, it go all up to when they're adults. To 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have a career mind. You know what I mean? To where they say, okay, I need to make a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? To have this life, to have this, to take care of certain things.
I'm gonna do his famous line, son. When you come back and you watch this video of your parents, remember what your father is telling you.
What famous line?
No, I'm just telling him to remember what you're saying.
Oh, what
about always be prepared to pay no matter what, even when you're dating.
What if you got it together? Like
I said dating.
Right, if you're together now, be prepared to pay because you didn't ask her on a date, and she asked you. You guys just going out. Maybe it's your favorite part. Hey, you want to go to what's it called this weekend? All right, let's go. Boom. She might say, "Oh, I got it today, babe." Let her pay for it. What's wrong with that?
You just said
don't like smack her.
Tell him.
No, I said if she want to, say sure, go ahead. Y'all together now. To me, you know what I mean? Why she can't treat you?
What if I was raised that like I don't pay for nothing, even when
that's where the community. That's where dating comes from. You're learning each other, right? Now, if you dating her where she got this backward ass philosophy to where she can't treat her man, that's the parents' fault to drill that into her head. She gonna miss out a lot of stuff because sorry. Little Keisha, you're gonna miss out on.
Why ain't even gotta be Keisha?
Nicole, Toya, somebody. Toya, you're gonna miss out on a lot of things. Parents, don't put these unrealistic ideas into your kids because that's what you want. Don't live vicariously to your kids and tell them, little Natasha, expect this from a man. This from a man. Take that from a man. Don't do that, man. Like, don't tell these kids they need to expect this from him because when this great man comes along that does not have that, they're gonna let him go and he's stuck. There's gonna be a bunch of cats. Her, and she's gonna be looking forward to the mail every day.
Were you saying her or like her?
What?
Like,
I mean, an old lady with a bunch of cats because she done threw away
her.
She done threw away a bunch of good men because they didn't have what their mom said a man should have.
So when we're dating, it don't matter who should pay.
No, you supposed to focus, pay attention.
Because that's what we're talking about.
Trying to get to know each other. Don't worry about the finances. Get to know each other, but finances will come out once you get to know each other. You know if he's a bum to the 15th degree. Where he never discussed finance, he has no goals about finance, then you can't deal with this man because he never gonna try to make any money. If the man never talked about his financial goals, right? How you gonna make money? And once again, United States of America. This is not some old country back in Jamaica. This is the United States of America. You need money to survive and to live a good life. You know what I mean? You just need it. That's just part of it. So incorporate that into your lessons with your kids, and like I said, if you guys are dating, so you should learn about each other. Yeah. So don't, you should always pay. No, you should always pay and have an argument about it because that makes no sense. If she want to pay for you, pay for her. But I'm going to teach my son to always be prepared to pay,
or even have
take care of your lady, or what you want to call it, your boo, and all them things.
Your bae.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you think they're going to be calling each other by the time they get to be teenagers?
Make a sound effect.
Okay, so first date, the guy should pay.
I said I don't whatever. Sure.
The first date.
Just have an understanding of who doing what. The first date. I mean, see
what if the first date is a whole day long and you pay for one thing, I pay for one thing.
As long as you have an understanding of that.
That goes back to communication. So I guess that's a good thing about.
Don't let money ruin. You know what I'm saying? A happy time to it because, like I said, in this country, money is required. But at the end of the day, money is not important. When it comes to just being, you know what I mean? Like having a good, happy life, you really don't need money for that. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of rich people commit suicide way more than poor people. That's in the U.S. and all around the world. Look it up.
We're not talking about all that morbid stuff.
It's not morbid, it's reality.
Okay, it is. But
they off themselves.
Okay.
Get up out of here.
Stop.
Croak. We should make all that stuff.
Alright. So, first date we talked about. Now when we're dating, we talked about who pays when you're dating.
Well, what do you think? When you're dating?
I think it's neutral. It's 50-50. We each got a chance.
Understanding, right?
Yeah, we each got a chance of paying for the dates.
Right, you're gonna have a good
relationship
relationship
more
so
dates
far.
though when we were dating.
I don't remember because I didn't focus on it. You're gonna have a so far, guys. If you're following us, you're gonna have.
I'm gonna do this too with you.
Can you get away from my? Your head too big to fit in the screen. One
it's my hair that's big.
One regular human brain capacity on my screen. Thank you very much. But back up. Thank you. Hey guys, what's up, guys? If you're following us so far when it comes to the first date and dating, you're gonna have a great relationship so far because you're not paying attention to money. Have an understanding about money, but don't make it the center.
But there's a lot of free dates too that you can do and places you can go that are free.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if you want to do something, you gotta pay for it. Whether it's gas, clothes, you gotta buy clothes, food, you gotta eat. It's not free. But you know what I'm saying.
You remember
you gotta go out.
You remember your first date?
Nope.
You remember our first date?
No. Yeah, of course. We had our first date. Yeah.
I was about to say.
Go back to the marriage now.
Okay, wait.
Now what's next?
I'm gonna talk about our first date.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so neither one of us can remember who paid for
our first date. I don't remember who paid the first date.
But it was a great date.
Of course it was a great date.
Because now. All right, dating when you are married.
Dating when you're married. What's that? Okay, yeah. Well, actually, that's a good thing. It's another key to staying married. Continue to date.
You have to.
Yeah, just do it. Listen, guys, just do the exact same thing for your first date. Dating, married. If y'all do the exact same stuff, you're gonna stay married. Just do the same thing.
You do the same thing. You gotta switch it up sometimes.
You do the same. Whatever, young man. Whatever you did. I'm talking to. I don't know. I can't speak for a woman. 'Cause I'm a man, like an actual man. Whatever you did to get that lady the first time, and to get her continuously, do the exact same stuff to keep her. I don't know why people change up. You buy a flower still. If you say she's pretty, tell her she's pretty still.
When you help wash dishes on Thanksgiving?
Even if she's not pretty. But I'm just saying, yeah.
When you wash dishes on Thanksgiving?
No, I'm talking about part of the relationship. Take it, do the exact same stuff that you did when you're married. A lot of times people get married and all that shit stops. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're interested in it anymore. It's a possibility because, listen, I understand. Things change, man. Sometimes, you made a mistake of not living together first. Check out other video for that, guys. You know what I'm talking about.
So, one of the things that is important, we're pro dating in a marriage and in relationships. Like, you have to date your spouse, right?
Yeah.
When you're married, I guess it's more of how you decide to join your finances or not join your finances that determines who pays for dates or who don't pay for dates.
Whatever y'all do.
So
do it. Whatever y'all do it. If y'all have a marriage where the man pays for every single thing, if he's fine with that, that's a good marriage. You know what I mean? Like that's I'm in the school of do what works for you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. Because if he don't like it, then but if he makes enough to where he's fine with paying for every single thing, if all you want to do is sit home all day, right? Watch TV, shop, and scratch your ass, and he's fine with it. I'm just saying, if he is fine with that, then that's fine. Usually, men who are fine with that got other women too. Just a little tip. Yeah, they don't.
Presumptuous.
Okay, yeah. I'm telling you, I know a lot of men who dislike the trophy wife to do nothing. He's having a great conversation with other women. Because if you don't have a conversation, you know what I'm saying? Our brain.
That's a
whole other topic.
But when you're dating in a marriage, it depends upon how you joined your finances. So for us, we equally pay for date nights because we join.
Honestly, I don't know who pays for what. We don't think about it.
We don't think about it. We just want to
go out.
We go out.
Whatever car comes out first, we pay for it because it's our freaking money. It's a bunch of different incomes coming a different way, that way. But at the end of the day, it's our money. There's no secret this and that and oh my God, you got 10. I don't care about none of that stuff. Yeah, I don't care about any of that stuff. That's not gonna ruin me. I'm not gonna make $10 or $1,000 or $100,000 or $1,000,000. Okay, wait till we get there. That's not gonna ruin, you know what I'm saying, me or us. $1,000,000 not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So we don't focus on it. If we go out, order the food, we laugh, we boo boo, have fun. When they come, I go like this, my wallet. If I look up and another card is already there, swipe away. So
yeah. So who pays for the first date?
So we have
We have when you go on the first
first
date.
date.
Who pays?
Actually, to me it's always an understanding.
Okay, so
Whoever,
mutual.
Yeah, whatever.
You're 3 in the middle. All right. Once you're
Once
dating,
you're dating, I'm teaching my son he should be prepared to pay
at all times.
But if you have an understanding, don't make it an issue.
And we're gonna teach
don't
our
let society, don't let society tell you what to do.
That
do you?
If you go on a date, if you ask him to go out, then you should be prepared to pay baby girl.
So you do that.
I'm gonna teach her that.
And
then 3, when you're married, who's paying for the dates?
You gotta have an understanding of whoever does that as well.
It's a lot of understanding going on
like I
in
said,
this conversation.
Listen, I want to teach my son, be prepared to take care of your wife and family. You.
Financially.
But yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
If you're going out, you better pay for it. But a good marriage is going to always have communication. And you're going to have an understanding before you even get to
date night fun.
Yeah, you're not going to go to like an amusement park and you always say your wife's or like a person at home. You're going to know that she didn't bring her purse because you have good communication in a marriage. You know what I mean? You're not just going to leave the house and your wife leave everything at home.
But that's actually happened to us. Remember when I first started carrying purses? I didn't. We went somewhere and I didn't have a purse.
It's an accident. I'm talking about like.
I know it was an accident, but
you would know that your wife don't plan on buying nothing, whether what account you have different whatever. But moral story: whatever works in marriage, stick with that. But always date, continuously date. Key to a successful marriage.
You have to date.
That's coming on our other videos. Key to successful marriage: date. Continue to date.
Number 1.
Continue to date. I mean, I don't see why people don't go out with each other anymore. Date.
My parents still go out.
Yeah, they married 446 years.
62.
Oh, that was close. Yeah, go out. Why if you don't want to go out with her anymore, you're obviously not into her anymore. So that marriage is.
Maybe they should read that. Never mind. Okay. All right.
What? Oh. Nothing. Okay, yeah, please. Because if you don't want to take somebody on a date, you're not into them anymore.
I'm gonna say something. He's just not into you. That's a book.
I mean, it's true.
And a movie.
It's true. Yeah, he's into Sharon down the road on there, but I'm not gonna even want to say it.
Okay. All right.
All right. So guys, let us know what you think down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, watch all the videos to the end. Share. Has it subscribed already?
Yes.
Okay, well, subscribe again, just in case you forgot to subscribe the first time.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tell the world about King Life, Queen Life. And we're out.